Hi there, in today's video, we are going to create a ZAP test using test workflows. ZAP, for all of you who don't know, is a testing tool that is specifically designed for testing web applications, which is both flexible and extensible. And moreover, it's also an open source tool. So let's go ahead and try to create a test workflow for ZAP. So to do that, log into your Testkube dashboard and click on the workflows tab. And from here, you can go ahead and click on add a new test workflow. Here it will give you 4 options: create from wizard, start from example, combine existing workflows, or import from a YAML. We will use create from wizard and let us give the name. So let us give ZAP testing. We'll leave the label field empty for now. For template, we would go ahead with custom, and in image we are going to provide the latest ZAP proxy ZAP stable image. So this is basically the official image provided by ZAP. We'll use the latest image tag, and for shell command we are going to run this, which is zap baseline.py. We will be testing testkube.io, which is our website, and then we would be pushing out all the details and analysis into a report.html file. So ZAP basically allows you to run different types of tests, and what we are running is the ZAP baseline test. With this in place, we click on the next button, and in content we won't be passing anything since we supplied everything in the shell command. Click on next. Under the run tab, we have to provide the working directory, and in this case we have to give zap/wrk. This path and this folder is actually defined by ZAP while publishing their Docker image, so we are just picking it from there. And in artifacts, we have to define the file that is generated after the test is executed. So in this case, it's going to be report.html. We click on next, and it is going to give us the entire test workflow that it has generated. We have the name, namespace, container, image, steps, and everything else that we provided. Now, one thing that we need to add here in addition to everything else is the volumes. So basically we have to set up a mount path over here for it to run the zap baseline.py and also be able to generate the HTML report. So what I'll do for ease is I'm just going to paste a new spec file over here, and I'll just rename it. So ZAP testing is the name that I gave, and if you go here, we have provided working directory, we have given the image, and then we define a volume mount. So in this case, we provide the mount path, we give it a name, and then we attach that volume to the pod. Rest everything remains pretty much same. So let's go ahead and click on create and run. With this, our test workflow will be created and it will start executing. So you can see it has created, and let us click on the step to see what's actually happening. So in this case, initially it's pulling the image. In this case, it's already present on the system, so it will just configure whatever else is required to run the ZAP proxy test. So now if we see here, the test has completed successfully. There were some warnings that it has given based on the rule set that it has for the baseline test, and since we have defined to save the report.html file, it has done that. So let us click on artifacts and click on report.html. So here we'll see the scanning report, and it will write everything that it has done along with suggestions for every URL and the report along with that. So that is how you create a ZAP test workflow using Testkube.